All right, warriors, I'm trying to beat a storm, so do your breathing exercise. You know what it's about, regimenting. 5 seconds, just to delay you from writing a check your ass can't cash. Do I have your attention? Warriors, 5 seconds can change your world. It can fuck up your present and your future. 5 seconds is just for you to step back and reconsider, why is it you feel threatened? Or why do you feel the overwhelming fuzzy feelings? Like you're catching the feels? Warriors, look, let's keep it 100. Many of us see a transition in society where it looks like narcissism is just taking over the world. It's easier for you also to see this transition, or easier to develop this image, because many of you grew up during a time without computers. Remember when it was cool to have your first Walkman? It had the radio and the cassette player, and you could strap it onto your wrist or your hip. Yeah, ate about $100 worth of batteries a month to run the damn thing, but you look cool. You see, this was a time when entertainment wasn't dominating or permeating the environment. It wasn't such a big mind fuck, and we had to socialize. Warriors, many of you also grew up in a time where we got away with warnings, and you got badass stories to tell, I'm sure. You know, like times you got pulled over, you knew you were screwing up. Possibly should have gone to jail, had a record. But see, many of us grew up also in a day and age when you could get off on a warning and the cop would tell you, you go home. And I don't want to see your ass again tonight. You got that? Yeah, and they knew you by name. Knew your family. Wasn't on your record. There was no dash cam. There was no personnel cameras. Things weren't so on your record for life and matter of fact. You see, warriors, many of us got so many damn badass stories to tell about how we got away with something, but you have no idea how you're provoking narcissists around you to hear your stories about how you got away with it, because they didn't. And they grew up about the same time as you. Probably rubbed elbows with you, but they got the record. Many of them are just pissed off because they just feel like you got a stroke of luck all the time. They have no idea your walk, your struggles, sacrifices, bad choices. All they see is you achieving, succeeding, and you make it look easy. Warriors, everyone alive in today's day and age, everyone alive is going to have a run-in or an experience of abuse at some level from a narcissist, a sociopath, or psychopath. You're going to have to do business with them. So you're going to have run-ins. Many of you, multiple times in a lifetime. The reason we're talking about this is not because of revenge, how to get back at them. If that's your intent, then it's the wrong video, the wrong channel. What's important is that you get on with your life and stop wasting time going down that rabbit hole, and understanding that you're not going to be able to change the narcissist and how they operate. This is their programming. You can't go back and change their history and fill in voids that should have been filled by the ones that created them. You need to operate with this, the fact that they show you who they are, and they need to go back to pick someone else in the harem closet or go back to their mama. Warriors, you're not here to finish raising adults. You're here to live your life. You're moving. You're directing it. You're not here to tolerate incompetence or disrespect just because of blood right. There is no such fucking thing as blood right. Disrespect coming from anyone, be it a spouse, parents, grandparents, cousins, strangers. People are watching you to see what your tolerances are. How much disrespect will you put up with before you defend yourself with a boundary? What is your threshold? Warriors, let me tell you something. If you don't heal, you're going to figure out soon everyone is someone's rebound. And what we mean by the baggage means that mental abuse that goes on in someone's mind when they're guilt-ridden. Playing shoulda, coulda, wouldas, reruns of all the rebounds. Going back as if to try and reharvest a memory by hoovering. First, they feed themselves the seed of missing out on something. Curiosity gets the better of them, and out is born the hoover. For you. You're missed because of what you provided. Nothing else. Warriors, narcissists make decisions on emotion, spontaneity. How they feel at the moment can change. That personality will split in a minute, from friend to foe. And many of you know the rage. It's almost like writing on the wall. See, many warn you of what they're capable of in small doses, and they train you to forgive it in small doses. Warriors, what you're dealing with is a bunch of rebounds, leftovers, trying to pretend like they can play house. And they're going to start pretending a lot longer, because times are coming. They're rough times. They be playing too much. Narcissists be playing too much. They be calling on the devil for a favor, making promises their asses can't cash, and when the devil time comes due for a soul, and they couldn't turn you over as a sacrifice. The sacrifice being you adopt their toxic traits and stay hung in a demonic loop, chasing your own ass as well as theirs for an eternity. Never realizing you have a choice because you stayed Confucius and you passed up so many opportunities. The narcissist is watching it unfold because they see these opportunities and they're pissed at you. But they're so glad they kept you in the fog from seeing them. Because for a second, you almost became more better bestest than them. Look at me. Now you know. They wouldn't make a pimple on your ass on your worst day. Can I get an amen? All right, Warriors, let's provide us a loop interrupter. We got to leave with some positive up and chill. We got to laugh. You remember Red Fox? I love me some Red Fox. Sanford and Son. Look, he told a joke. He says this woman walked into her doctor's office and said, "Doc, I know you've been taking care of me for a long time, but I think you got my cocktail on my hormones all messed up. They're jacked." He says, "How dare you say I brought you into this world, woman? What do you mean? I've been doctoring longer than you've been living." She said, "Doc, I'm not saying nothing other than I got man hair growing on my chin, on my chest, all the way down." The doctor looks at her and says, "What in the hell are you talking about? All the way down to where?" And she said, "All the way down to my dick." Sounds like that medication is a little bit messed up. Warriors, laugh a little. Work hard. Play harder. Never allow a narcissist's misery to become your emergency. You see, they walked in with it at hello. They can leave with it at goodbye. You control the Hoover. Become a challenge. Let it be known. You will rub it in their face. Don't come at me after you fall. If no one's looking, kick them while they're down. The hell you say? Look, I'm human. I'll answer for that. I'll answer for that. Don't come at me. I will not encourage you ever to take back a do-over, a dumpster diver, someone who's shown you exactly who they are, and act like reconciliation is an option. Dumb fucks couldn't even spell reconciliations. Now get out there and own it. I appreciate y'all's time. Thanks for the walk on the beach. And look, I'm unsupervised. For real. I found this thing. It's called a filter. And the other day I made a video by myself, and I was a cartoon. I got a plethora of filters. I found them. I'm gonna have fun when I'm unsupervised from now on. So bear with me. You see my head's half chopped off or odd looking colors, or I look like a cartoon. That was me, by myself. It's never goodbye. Always until next time. It's never goodbye, warriors. Never. Control your heart, corazón. Despacito. 5 seconds, man. 5 seconds. Don't allow a narcissist to change your life like that. That's their chaos. Your order in chaos. And get your asses out there and lead, will you? Go. Namaste.
Jesse, what are you doing today?
We're gonna skydive today.
We're gonna
leap of faith.
Leap of faith. Hey, that's what this is.
Doing it for the tribe, the warrior tribe.
Do you know how high we're going? Did they tell you?
14,500 feet.
Close. 14,500 feet, yep. And then we're going to be falling at
a high rate of speed.
Very fast. We're going to be falling very fast. We're going to be falling at 120 miles an hour. Sweet. Have you ever gone that fast before?
No, I have not.
Okay, are you ready to go that fast?
I'm ready.
Okay.
We're going to do it today. You got my back.
Yep. Oh, I'm going to get your face, but you know your TI will have your back.
All right.
What made you want to skydive? What brought you here today?
Facing fear.
Yeah? Are you afraid of heights?
Facing fear head on. No.
No?
I'm afraid of not trying. new opportunities.
There you go.
I'm afraid of living in the woulda, shoulda, coulda, and I'm not going to do it. Lead and live by example.
There you go. You heard it here first from Jesse. All right, you ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Woo!
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands.
What'd you think of it?
Loved it.
Woo! You know, honestly, I have no idea who won the sword fight, so I guess we'll have to call it a draw.
There you go. We'll have to do it again.
All right, when are you gonna get your license now?
I'm going to work on it tomorrow. I'll be back.
Jesse, thank you for jumping with us at Skydive Lone Star. Do you have anything you'd like to say?
What an honor. Badass crew. I love it here. The hospitality, just phenomenal. 5 stars. If there were 10, I'd give it to you.
We'll take 10, that's fine.
My brother. What a fun. Wasn't it awesome?
Hey man, glad y'all came out.
What an experience.
Come and see us again.
Thank you.